James George, leading all rookies in batting average, showing a level of polish rarely seen in a first year. And today, he'll try to lead his team at the plate again. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. George steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. George matched a homer in his last game. Second inning here, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. George locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
Ball 1.
A little bit low. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Too high, and now it's 3-1. Cam Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Just missed it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're midway in the 4th. It's the George digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Nope, that's inside.
Just missed.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Line drive. 1 down.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Designated hitter, James George.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
George with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
James George has been overpowering from the start, and as the season's rolled along, no rookie has piled up more strikeouts. He's on the mound again today, looking to add to his impressive total. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. George has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Nope, that's a ball.
Naylor working through some struggles lately. In the air, left field, and a foul ball.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Altuve slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Julio.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. George digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That's a ball.
Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice job. Good read.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Runner goes again. In the dirt.
Get out, get out.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Payoff pitch. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. So the Astros lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-1 down. Out to short. Throws to first. And quickly one away in the second.
The third baseman, Donovan.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Strike 2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
He hauls it in. 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Liner snagged at first. And 1-2-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jarren Duran. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Horner in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Paredes takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The shortstop, Anthony.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. On the ground. And foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez gets under it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. And midway in the 4th, it's the Astros 2. Back in Seattle, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Grounder might be 2. To Pena at second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 2 and the Mariners. George back at it, pitching with the lead.
Yeah, it's always a little easier, but only if you protect it, Boo. He's got to lock in here. Can't let this game seesaw.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 9, Harrison.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The 0-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ball, that's outside.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 out man at first. Jarren Duran up next for the Mariners.
Duran.
To the right side. Altuve throws to first in time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Alvarez on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Anthony Volpe. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That just misses. Ball 1. Got him. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. And Naylor swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one in the air center field. Loperfido settles underneath it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Number 2 stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
Up next for the Astros.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Runner takes off. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Runner on the go again. In the air, right side of the infield. Corner under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, number 1, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, relay to third, and he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. 1 left for Houston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bennett Sousa.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
George in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The Stros down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. George was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
He was okay on the hill, but I'm really impressed by how he was hitting. He was a driving force for their offense in this one. Excellent game.
So 2 down. James George up next for the Astros.
George.
And that's in there for strike 1. George made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it is gone. A 2-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, George.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. George steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez going back. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, pa' mi crush, shh, ya me aburraste. Y yo sí soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar. Voy a ser el jefe, me van a fichar. Mi nombre por siempre se me escucha. Y porque estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón. Busca el tip. Estoy en mi pick. Mírame lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ya nadie compone ninguna. Esta gente escribe en sus canciones, o no se emocionen. El disco más vendido de este llevé para la escuela. Todo el mundo tratando de hacerle secuela. Siguen en la fila, nadie se me cuela. Ay. Chequi morena, chequi morena, Bad Bunny se llevó todos los premios. Ustedes pagando pa' irse virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. La gente se pregunta cómo, desde chamaquito, ¿sabes cómo somos? Nunca pido tenki. Yo soy Coco, ustedes baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi peak. Ni voy a seguir en mi peak. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el T. Estoy en mi peak. Y voy a seguir en mi peak. Mírame, que tú qué, tú eres feca. Can you dig it, sucker? Ni voy a frontear, dale repeat.
James George, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Vargas.
That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. And he's out easily. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. On to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox 1. The Astros coming to bat.
I'm a rock star, and I work for the minimum. You can't be my style.
And next to hit for Houston, James George. George with a couple of homers in his last game. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Into center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Zach Cole.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
There's a line drive to left field. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. The relay, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 5-1. So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left, and that chance handled. 1 at second, and a run scores on the double play. Now it's the DH, Brooks Baldwin. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. George on the move, and that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. George steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but 1 swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Base hit center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
Zach Cole up next for the Astros. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick out. And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. It is interesting, though. when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he beats it. He's safe.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. In the air out to center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder, number 2, George.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Roccaforte settles under it, and there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And now the center fielder, James George. That one ripped. And foul ball. And that one hammered. And that one is off the top of the wall. Throws to second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Man at second. He's trying for third. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's now 10-5. George stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly.
George made a big contribution despite the loss. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Astros, James George. 3 hits in the loss last night. And stacking up his numbers against the rest of the league, Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 5. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Base hit! Here comes the runner. Relay throw. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Go ahead run on base. Zach Cole up next for the Astros. And the 0-2. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
1 out. Runner at second. Sam Huff. He's trying for third. That one the other way. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. And they got him. Great defensive awareness there. Back here in Houston, top 6. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, Boog, center fielders believe they can get to everything hit their way, but obviously it's just not possible. Such a tough play. The fact he got a glove to it is impressive.
George steps in. RBI opportunity here.
Yeah, Boog, important to try and close the gap. One at bat can tilt the scale.
Broken bat, roller to first. The flip, nicely done for the out. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Out to short. Makes the sliding stop to first. In time. Got him.
Just so impressed with the
George played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Had a single and an RBI.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Astros designated hitter, James George. Sliced hard but foul. George turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. He jacks that one out to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Designated hitter, James George.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Nice stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Runner at first with 2 away. James George will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. George, just 19 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. This one in the air right field. And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Cross has a beat on it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 10 and the White Sox 2. So a man at first. So up next for Chicago, Tim Elko. Blue ball is just 1 strike away. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros salvage the finale of this 3-game series. George had a great showing in the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R Kim with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it. I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. You say Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion in checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure. The difference is clear. He missed a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the mains. Only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains. I bust on the plane, examine the different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins. Yeah, came from the sediment. Dead on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited. Talking much louder than negative sentiment. But on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in red.
James George has been overpowering from the start. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, James George. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there. George, ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
Yeah, bro, he needs to come out aggressive but composed as well. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout.
And his interleague matchup is underway. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to. There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Soto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, top of the second, Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Oh, and 2 now.
Nope, that's inside.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They're taking a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, James George. grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag, safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner on the move. That's the third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Luis Robert Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. That one missed.
Off the plate, ball 2.
And now it's even up.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 2-2 now. Way high.
Oh, that's up there.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
That clips a corner. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez settles under this one. 2 down. Back to the top of the Mets order. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Polanco with some impressive production lately. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. Still behind by a count of 1-0. George back on the mound to face the heart of the order, Singy.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boog. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan.
Outside low, ball 1. And stacking up his numbers against the rest of the league, Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 5.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Soto was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a good eye there.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The Astros leading by a run, top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. That one just misses. Ball 2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. So up next for New York, MJ Melendez. In the air, right field. Smith should have this one. And that is that. Mets go down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Beatty batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That smash towards center. 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. This one in the air, right field.
Find it.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty.
Runner takes off for third. This one in the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Austin Warren.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
George in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away. Notched his 10th win of the season in this game.
Always nice to see a pitcher get into double digits, Boog, and you can bet his teammates appreciate it when he goes out to the hill. They know they can count on him to keep them in a position to win.
So runner at second, 2 down. George, the next to hit, enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. That's out to center field. And that is the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. All tied 1-1. You're watching bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, James George. Rasmussen back to work. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next,
George, just 19 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. In the air, left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ripped to right. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Runner on the go. Hit hard, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Joey Loperfido. On the ground to the left. And he gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Big at bat to pad their lead.
George did well enough for them.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.